What's going on, you guys, and welcome to another video. I'm super excited to make this video because this is going to absolutely transform this Corvette from being just a narrow body to a wide body. So we got fender 1 there, fender 2 here. We're currently working on it right now because you guys know the damage on this. So we're fixing the fiberglass on that. And then we got the rear bumper sitting right here. We are all good to go. Gotta take all this sticker stuff off. So this will be from not so wide to wide. We got the wide body wheels for the wide fenders all set up, ready to go. I got the front wheels mounted and balanced with new tires, and this is what she's looking like. Boom. So we got the fronts to match the rears, and we're getting there, you guys. And today we're gonna get even closer by putting the rear fenders on and the rear bumper. And then one thing that you have to do in order to run the wide body setup is these side skirts right here, they don't pop out as wide as the Z06. So with that being said, what you need is this from ACS Composites, and this is exactly what you need in order to run the wide body conversion. So you need all this, and you need this. And what is inside of here is this side skirt piece right here. So basically what this does is, this is for the other side, so I guess I'll go over there. So this has 3 screws in it, and it bolts into the side skirt, and it goes on just like that. And you can see it's like indented right here, and this part goes into the wide body fender and it connects. And then on the back side it will have some Loctite nuts, and that go onto those 3 screws right there, and then it just bolts up to it just like that. And then what we are preparing for is to get the car wrapped. As you guys saw the reveal already, it's gonna look like this color. The whole car is gonna be that right there. So we're gonna change it from gray to red, or like burgundy, very soon, actually this weekend. So that's why we are grinding this out, trying to get this all done, because we got to put this on the car ready for the guy who's gonna wrap the car. He said leave as much off as you can, that way he can get inside the grooves while wrapping. So we're gonna do him a favor, we're gonna take the taillights off. We got to take the mirrors off for him as well. We got to take the vents out of the side vent fenders right there. We got to take those off. Got to take these mirrors off for him to make it easier. Got to take this vent off so he can get in there. Got to take that front splitter completely off. And we got to take the grill out as well. We also have a grill for the Corvette sitting right there, the Z06 style. So regardless, we got to take that grill out anyways to put that in. We're just going to leave it off for the wrapper so he can really tuck it in there, get it nice and deep in there so it doesn't come out or peel or anything like that. I'm debating if I'm going to take these headlights off or not. He said I didn't have to, but I might, just so he can really get in there, and that way the wrap won't ever come or peel off. Trying to make it as easy and as smooth as possible for the guy who's going to wrap the car. He said like the most time consuming part with wrapping is actually disassembling everything, cleaning it. If I can go ahead and do all that for him, this should be a pretty quick process. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start taking the fenders off and the rear bumper. Start just taking everything off that needs to be taken off. Start putting the new ones in. Also, huge shout out to ACS Composites for making this happen. Honestly, without these side skirts, and I think they're the only company that makes these side scoops for the wide body conversions that I can even think of. If you guys want to do the wide body conversion, you have to run this. You don't have to, but you'll definitely have a gap. It'll stick out to about an inch or so, and then this would just be open and it can go underneath. But if you wanted to run it right with the scoop and everything, you have to go to ACS Composites and get yourself the side scoop. I'll put the link in the description if you guys are interested. I know I've been getting a lot of DMs on how to do the wide body and everything. This is mainly all you need. Other than that, you can just go get some wide body fenders and the rear bumper, the wide body Z06 rear bumper. And then once you get all that, all you have to do aftermarket wise is get one of these. You also have to get like fender liner and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna run that right now. So let's go ahead and take this out. Boom. The other side. So this goes right like that. And obviously this is going to get wrapped so it'll all be one color. So we took the diffuser off, and I got the bolts all up here taken off. Got the taillight trim off, sitting there. Got the mud flaps taken off there. Got to take those last 2 screws and 2 screws on that side. Got the one far bolt holding in the taillight out as well, that's holding the bumper on to the body. Got to take those last 4 screws out, and then we can go ahead and take the rear bumper off. We are going to reuse the third brake light there onto the new one. However, we do have a brand new spoiler that's going to go on top. If you guys are interested in wanting this spoiler, hit me up. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get those last 4 bolts. Got the rear bumper completely off. It is sitting over there. Now we gotta start working on... Oh, I thought I broke that for a sec. Now we gotta start working on the fenders. Taking these off. I'm going to probably reuse... I'm not sure if the wiring's the same or not, but I'm just gonna be safe here and unhook all those wires and just put them into this one, because I'm not entirely sure if the Z06 wiring stuff is the exact same. I'm sure it is. I just don't want to run into any problems, so I'm just going to take the wire harness off this and reuse that. Alright, so I just quickly threw on the left wide body fender, and to show you guys what I was talking about, the reason why you need this side skirt is because of this gap right here. It actually is completely flush right about here, but then it starts to curve out right about there. So that is why you need, wherever it is, the side skirt, so it'll fill that and then give you the scoop on the side as well. But this is how much of a gap you would have if you didn't run that. So that is what that's looking like. I went ahead and took this part off for the gas because the one that the guy sent over, this part was completely snapped off, so I had to reuse mine. So I took that one off, and I'm gonna have to put that one in here, but I just wanted to throw this on here and lower the car to see how well the fitment is and everything, and see what it looks like. One thing also is this bracket right here is for the narrow body. See how much of a difference this is? Thankfully, he also included that, so we're gonna throw this on there just like that. I'm gonna lower it and see what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. Fitment could be... Actually, it's kind of perfect. I might be able to stick out like maybe ½ an inch if I wanted to get it like dead on, but for the most part it's right there. And it should settle down lower too, because the car was just raised up, so it should sit a little bit lower and fill that gap a lot more too. So I went ahead and drilled the holes where it needs to be for the side skirts, or these side scoops rather. So it lines up perfectly now. So let's go ahead and throw this on, show you guys what it looks like. So it scoops up right underneath the fender, just like that. And then behind it, those 3 screws go in that hole. And that is what she's looking like. So it'll be bolted from behind. Might also put some 3M tape on it, just so it's really secure and not going to go anywhere. They give us some rivets as well to rivet the scoop in, and all the pieces ready to go. So this is what it looks like from afar. That is the side scoop and the rear fender. The rear bumper is on as well, and it is coming along quite nicely. Look at this. Still need to lower the rear, so I lowered the front. I don't know if we lowered it all the way in the front. I never lowered the rear, so this can definitely go down a lot more. But I also need to see how much lower it sits right now, since the wheels are bigger than these ones. What I need to do for the guy who's going to wrap my car is I need to take the vents off, take the mirrors off, got to take the front grille off and the front vent right here. I just wanted to show you guys what this looks like kind of completed, because I got to take everything back off and take this off and start kind of getting it ready for the wrap. This is it for now. I got to start. So working our way to the back here, two things I need to go ahead and get done is one, got to take this adhesive off, and two, I got to start drilling just a little bit for the spoiler to work with this rear bumper. I also need to get some blacked out badges so we can stick that onto the wrap. Let's get the adhesive remover, shake it up a little bit. And let it sit. Alright, just like that, the hood vent is off. That was indeed pretty easy. What's the next easiest thing? For that, I have to take the wheel off. I guess I gotta lift the car for that as well. Oh, I still gotta clean the back of this stuff, so let me do that real quick. The adhesive for the spoiler right there. I got the Corvette stuff from earlier, so that's completely gone. Now I gotta work on this, and that should cover all the adhesive stuff. So it is the next day, and I just went ahead and went crazy and took everything off. That way everything is ready to go for the wrap. Took the hood vent off. We got the grill out. Had to take the front bumper off. Took the emblem off. I'm gonna get some black badges for that. Took the front fenders off, sitting there. This side was easy. That side was pretty difficult. We got the wide body fenders on. I left these scoops off so he can wrap it. We got lunch, and we got the rear bumper sitting on there as well. Took the diffuser off so he can get in all the grooves and tuck it really nice. Got the other fender here. Got it sanded down, smoothed out, ready for the wrap. I also took off the mirror on this side, and this side is all good to go. The only thing I have to do left is I have to do this side mirror, and then we're good to go. He is 5 minutes away from the house, so I'm gonna eat lunch and then probably tackle this while he's here, and he can probably get started on that side while I'm working on taking this off. Got the front vent off, and that's about it. Oh, and I took off the front splitter. So everything is all taken off. I don't know if he'll get done today, but if he does, that would be fantastic. We got the wrap sitting right over there. Probably showed you guys this like 100 times already. He's coming. He should be rolling up anytime now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up so it's all nice and cleaned, and then wait for him to come, and then I'll get started on the other sides. Probably pick it up when he gets here and have him explain exactly what all's going down, and then go from there. So here she is. So I put everything on. Wide body rear fender. Bumper fenders. I left the scoop off because that's going underneath. Yeah. And then that's going on top. So that's over there. Took the mirrors off. The only thing I have to do is I'm eating really quick. I'm going to do that mirror. Yeah. And then that's it.
Oh, you're good. I'm going to start with the front bumper and the rear bumper.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so I took all the vents and everything off.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then the emblem I took off as well.
Sweet. Why you even took the front grill out?
Mm-hmm.
Made my life super easy.